Good morning. I'm Alice Odingo, one of the SIUN reps in Nairobi. I think it has been a great privilege to be here to work as one of the UN reps. And here we work with Rose Mwangi, my colleague, particularly participating in the women major group. Here there are about 9 major groups in the UN, but we mostly work in the women major group where we give our feedback. And this is very important for SI because the women issues are all brought on board in this part of the major group. And for us, we are here on the issues touching on environment, climate change, and now there are other new emerging topics like pollution that actually are of interest to us, particularly indoor air pollution in Africa part of the world. And all this we bring together, looking at the policies, the resolutions that come in. We try to impact these resolutions and policies to ensure that the women issues are taken care of, and therefore we are serving SI in that capacity as a women's global organization. And that has been very enriching for us as UN reps in this particular world. Maybe my colleague Rose can say something.
Our work has taught us that, first and foremost, that Serotonis is a very, very important organization, which maybe we also don't even realize ourselves. We are actually a UN in itself, just because of our numbers and the regions that we represent, and we are all over the world. And I think we need to take advantage of that when we are communicating, when we are connecting with all UN agencies across our 6 centers. Mainly we deal with the environment, as Alice has said. And first of all, we really want to thank SI, the Secretariat, for their support. And we are delighted to have Yvonne and Beverly here visiting with us. We have just come from a meeting with the representative of the executive director, actually, and we met Alexandra, who was the head of the major groups in UNEP, and the meeting has made us feel light, and we know where to penetrate even further into the UN world. As we said, that Serotonis is a very important organization. And because we constantly are in projects, we are in touch with the grassroots, even as we are in touch with the policymakers. And that puts us in a very unique position that very many organizations don't have. We have the opportunity to even put some of our projects on the UN website. We have the opportunity to discuss some of our projects with the leadership of the whole world, many countries, because we get to talk to them during the UN Environment Assembly, which we are going to be having in December. Yes, and we hope the next SI president will be able to attend, Marit, and that we want now to strategize to know what in environment affects the rest of the world, not only Africa. Africa, we might have indoor pollution, but other parts of the world might even have other things. And we also want to advocate for those other parts of the world, even as we talk as Serotonists, so that we're not leaving any part of us behind in this important work.
Yeah, in fact, I think Nairobi offers a very great opportunity for SI as a global organization, because environment is inclusive of all gender issues, and each piece of a UN center is actually part of the Nairobi Center. And if we take account of that, we can be able to use Nairobi office for proper advocacy on SI issues. And that can actually give us mileage over many other organizations, because others do not have that privilege that we have in Nairobi here. And we hope that from today or from now, we are going to have from time to time our SI headquarters visiting Nairobi to keep abreast of what is going on, also to inform the entire organization of the progress and the emerging issues, so that we do not lag behind, but we move on with the current issues that face the world, that pose challenge to the future generations.
Thank you. Thank you.